Today I'm going to show you guys how to change your own tires. Whether you're stranded on the side of the road with a flat tire or you've got your summer and winter tires on their own set of rims, it's actually super easy to change them by yourself. The first thing you're going to want to do is get familiar with where your jack, your wrench, and your spare tire are in your trunk. If you can't find them on your own, check your owner's manual and it'll tell you where they are. With your car off, parking brake on, and hazard lights on, if you're on the side of the road, loosen the lug nuts with a wrench. You may need to get a bit creative here because the lug nuts are usually quite tight. I often will step on the wrench as carefully as I can and put my body weight on it. Whether you are loosening or tightening the lug nuts, you're going to be operating in a star formation, so you're not loosening or tightening the nuts that are next to each other. So once all the lug nuts are loose, you don't want to take them off completely. Put the jack in underneath the car. You're now going to align the crevice of the jack with a solid part of your rocker panel. Usually there's an indicated notch on the rocker panel where you are supposed to be putting your jack. Use the jack and the crank to lift the car. Lift it so that the wheel is just about an inch off of the ground. Now you're going to take the lug nuts off completely. Don't lose them. Put them in your pocket or sit them on the side where you know you're not going to bump them. Carefully pull the wheel off and replace with either your spare tire if you're changing a flat or your other seasoned tire. I find it easier to sit on the ground or support the tire with my foot as I put it back on the car. If you are changing your seasoned tire, then make sure that the tread is in the correct direction. It will say on the tire. Once the tire is back on the car, you're going to take the lug nuts and put them back on. Tighten them just enough so that the tire is secure. Lower the jack completely and remove it from underneath the car. You're now going to take your wrench again and tighten the nuts fully as tight as you can. So if you're changing a flat tire, then put the flat tire in your trunk and go to the nearest garage. You don't want to be driving on your donut for too long. If you're changing your seasonal tires, it's a really good idea to get your lug nuts torqued. If you have a torque wrench, you can do it yourself or take it to a garage and they often will torque it for free or for a really cheap price. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like it, share it, subscribe, whatever you want to do.